some long-distance phone calls now. I haven't had my phone call yet.
Oh, well,
you know what I mean?
Give a long-distance call.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Now, you just gave me 10 days, right?
Is there anything else you'd like?
That's all.
Oh.
Now, can I go?
Stay right there. You go to the ACI for 10 days. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
May I go, Your Honor?
It's yes, sir.
May I go, Your Honor?
No. So let's keep him there. At the end of 10 days, bring him back for a review. Okay. We'll see you again in 10 days. What did he say, Sergeant? Oh, bring him back here. Bring him back here.
He said when he gets finished with you, you're going to wish you never did that.
I got lawyers, Your Honor.
You just said to me,
whatever you want to do, Your Honor, do it. Do it, Your Honor. Do it now. Because I got lawyers. That don't have nothing to do with that. That's what you call double jeopardy. That's what you call double jeopardy. Look at my old record. That don't have nothing to do with that like that. That's double jeopardy. I'm going to make this phone call and have you indicted for double jeopardy. You ever heard of double jeopardy? You will find out what double jeopardy is. I was arrested last night for disorderly conduct. July the 8th, 1999. That right there ain't my record. It don't have nothing to do with this previous case. You are guilty of double jeopardy.
Sergeant Sarandia.
Sir.
Double jeopardy. That's double jeopardy.
Officer Etchells. This young man indicated to me that when he finished with me, I would be sorry.
Because I'm going to sue you. I'm going to sue you now. Double jeopardy.
I take that as a threat.
Double jeopardy.
I want the appropriate charge leveled against him. I want the appropriate charge leveled against him for threatening the judge. I want that charge brought against him. I want him held on that charge. Right.
Double jeopardy.
Additionally.
Double jeopardy. That's double jeopardy. I will sue you. Now you want to rearrest me? You can do that. Whatever you want to do that.
Additionally, Sergeant.
Whatever you want to do it and do it now. It's double jeopardy. No, I'm not no ignorant person. That ain't my case. Ain't none of that mine. Ain't none of that mine. Only case $50 all I got is July the 8th, 1999. Disorderly conduct. Ain't none of that mine. Ain't none of that mine.
All right, settle down, please.
Ain't none of that mine. You don't railroad me like that, Judge. I'm 47 years old. When I get finished with you, Judge, I will put you where you're supposed to be in jail for double jeopardy. That's what I mean by that. I'm going to sue you. So you want to rearrest me? Come on, rearrest me now. That's double jeopardy. That's all allowed. I got one case only. You do not look back for something that ain't about me at all. Double jeopardy. I was arrested for one thing and one thing only. Just all the time. Now you'll say, this is Providence, Rhode Island, right?
Sergeant Sarandia.
This is Providence, Rhode Island, right?
I want him charged with contempt of court and get him out of here.
Yeah, come on with it. Whatever you want to do, do it. Put the fucking cuffs on me. You fuck motherfucker in here. You fuck motherfucker. You fuck. You fuck in Rhode Island. Rhode Island drunks. Rhode Island drunks. Fuck.
Now we'll get to the serious matters. Now that we finish with the preliminaries. The first matter we'll take is the matter of Ricky Baldwin. Mr. Baldwin. Would you put the Adjust the microphone for him, son. Mr. Baldwin, you were before the court on July 9th on a disorderly conduct charge, and at that time you pleaded guilty, and I sentenced you to 10 days at the ACI. You completed your 10 days of incarceration at the adult correctional institutions, and thereafter, when you were brought back here on the 19th day of July, at that point, while you were being placed in the cell block, allegedly, strike that. During the sentencing date of July 9th, 1999, as a result of certain conduct during the course of your proceeding, you were also cited for contempt of court. You pleaded not guilty to contempt of court, and I held you on cash bail, which you were unable to provide, so you were sent to the ACI. You were brought back here on the 19th of July to be have your case heard on the contempt of court citation. You were not represented by counsel. I indicated that we'll give you an opportunity to have counsel, and we continue the case. While you were being placed in the cell block, you allegedly told Sergeant Sarandia that you would take joy in killing him and that you would take great joy in killing me. As a result of those comments, I directed Sergeant Sarandia to have the Providence Police Department contact the Attorney General, and charges were brought against you for threatening a public official. That is not before this court, that is before the Superior Court. Nevertheless, I have in my possession your record, which is extensive, covers several states, several aliases, and several Social Security numbers, so any threat that you make of that nature, I take very seriously, and accordingly that matter is being processed through the Superior Court. You are here today on the contempt of court citation. You have now been in jail for some 21 days. How do you plead at this juncture to the contempt of court citation?
Well, Your Honor, I was told by that gentleman right there, if I plead no how you pronounce it?
Novo contendere.
No contendere, I would get credit for time served.
Is there anything else you want to say to the court?
That's all. So that's how I plead no contendo.
It's novo contendere. It means I do not contest.
Yes.
By pleading novo contendere, that means that you admit all of the essential elements of the offense. Do you understand that?
And I was told I would get credit for time served, and the case would be over with.
Well, the matter of contempt of court may be disposed of today on your novo plea.
But he told me if I plead like that, that gentleman right there told me if I plead like that, it would be over with today.
Well, let me explain to you very simply what the situation is. You have, as you stand before me right now, you have two charges. You have one of contempt of court, and you have another of threatening a public official.
Well, just what we was talking about, if I plead no colendo to the contempt of court.
I want you to listen to me for a minute. You have two charges that are now presently pending. One is contempt of court, and the second is threatening a public official.
Yes.
This court only has jurisdiction over the contempt of court, which I ordered brought against you.
Yes.
So you can dispose of the contempt of court matter before this court today, but that will not dispose of the threatening a public official charge.
I am aware of that, Your Honor.
You understand that?
Yes, I do.
So you are pleading novo to the contempt of court.
Yes, I am.
Is that correct?
Yes, I am.
Do you desire to apologize to the court?
I apologize, Your Honor.
The defendant has been incarcerated for a period of 21 days. On the contempt of court citation, the court will give him credit for time served. Accordingly, the contempt of court matter is hereby disposed of for time served, 21 days. He is hereby remanded back to the adult correctional institutions to be held on the charge of threatening a public official.
And, Your Honor, is that the last of my charges? That's the last charge I have, right?
To my knowledge.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.